Today we wrap up our fall season podcast talking about your Mariemont Warriors with AD Tom Nerl. Coach, how are we doing this afternoon?
Doing great, Rob. Thanks for having me again. The warm weather has returned around here, so it's great for the athletes. Just it's nice having that sunshine there. So, what the last week, second last week of October, and we're in the 70s. So we'll take that all the way until basketball starts.
I just looked at Sunday's forecast for Bengals Eagles, and I thought 78 degrees for the third week in October. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just, we'll take it.
Yeah, players will be passing out. They'll be putting IVs in them all game. Which is funny. You don't think about that, but usually they're used to a little bit cooler temperatures and then that stuff. So yeah, they'll be dropping. It'll
Yeah.
be rough on the fans.
Well, this will be our last show for the fall. We'll pick up shows December 2nd and do two in December, four in January, four in February to talk about Mariemont Warriors winter sports teams. But let's give the fans an update on where we are, wrap a bow around some things, talk about tournament play, and let's start with cross country.
Yeah, cross country. The Warriors had the district meet. As you go into the postseason, there's district, then regionals, and then state. And so we sent our teams up there. Our girls, I believe, finished third.
Nice.
So the Magnificent Seven will move on to the regionals this week at Troy. Troy's a really fun track to run on up there.
Down
If
by the river.
down right out on the river, they start off in the floodplain and circle around, then they come up on the levee and pass you two or three times, and then they finish on the other side of the levee. So it's really kind of nice because I stand like in one spot and move maybe 50 feet, and I can see 80% of the race.
It's great.
But yeah, Maria Mavrodoglu and Caroline Buck, they led the herd I guess I should say they led the pack on on Saturday at Voice of America. Then Mary McIntosh and Sarah Cooper came in together and to give us a good score. And then Lila Larson, Lorelei Turan, and Annabelle Lyons. So they had a good race. Third place as a team. They'll be going up. It's quite an accomplishment when you go to
Right.
regionals as a team. And so they're at 12:45 on Saturday. Saturday's going to be a busy day if you're a Warrior fan. But yeah, they'll be running there, so we'll be up there cheering them on. And like you said, it's good weather. Probably a little bit warmer than they like it. I think they like it in the 60s when they run, but we'll see what happens and get them across the line. Maybe get a couple of them going up to state at Fortress Obits the following week.
Yeah, that sounds great. Best of luck. That's going
Yeah.
to be exciting to go as a team because that's hard to do. And best of luck to them. And I hope it's great
Good.
success for the program. So good luck to them. Let's go to the gridiron. Put a bow around football this Friday. They'll travel to Veterans Memorial Stadium down in the 1-5 and take on the Blue Devils at 7 p.m. to wrap up their season. You can get tickets at MariemontSports.com. Going to be a beautiful night to play to wrap up the season.
It's going to be a great night to wrap up the season. Still looking for that third win. We've been looking for that win for a while and came close against Deer Park on Friday night, just came up short and take away one of their touchdowns, get an extra point here and we're right there. So some late scores and just could not finish it off. Deer Park's having a nice season. But we're close, just can't get over that hump there. So we'll go to Reading on Friday and try to get another one. The JVs will end out things for themselves on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. But that'll wrap things up for football.
Wrap that things up until the weight room and get ready for another season and go through the training and
Yep.
the summers and get ready for Warrior football because they'll come back strong. I know you have a nice nucleus returning and good things ahead for
Yeah.
Marymount football.
Yeah, they worked hard. It just not we're just not good enough to get to where we need to be this year. But they've put the time in on the weight room. They've put the time in the off season, and so coach does a great job building that core and building that family atmosphere with them. So they'll work hard. They'll be back, and they'll have a plan. And up from the ashes or up from a 2-8 season, we'll see what happens and get them back on the right track next year.
Hey, CHL football was tough this year, Tom. I mean,
It
if
was
you
tough.
think top to bottom, CHL football, whew, I
Yeah.
mean, very strong this season.
Yeah, a lot of close games as we went throughout the schedule, across the league schedule. And then Wyoming in that win over Indian Hill on Friday. So you never know what happens. So we'll go out there and give it our best and see if we can end the season on the right note.
Good things ahead. Good things ahead. Great. So let's go over to the pitch. Let's start with boys soccer. I know so far they're 2-0 in tournament play. They got a big one Tuesday hosting Madeira. Let's talk about that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, yeah, it is a big one. It's a district semifinal. We had defeated Madeira at their place earlier in the year, and yeah, like I said, district semifinal 7 o'clock tomorrow. The winner goes to the district final on Saturday at Monroe against the Bethel Bees. So yeah, I'm sure Madeira will change things up from the last time that we've played them. It was a physical game, just a lot of contact. The kids all know each other very well from playing each other, you know, over the last 4 years, playing each other 4 times or 5 times if we've seen them
Right?
in the tournament then too. So a lot of familiarity there, and I know our guys are out working on some different things towards the end of the week last week to get ready for this one. Not looking past New Richmond, but you kind of figure the numbers out. But they're going to be ready. It's going to be a great night weather-wise
Yes.
to watch soccer. It's going to be a big crowd here, so we're excited to host it. And tickets are at ohsa.org/tickets, and when they also sell cash tickets at the gate for $8 adults, $5 students. So come down early, get a good parking spot, get a good seat, and cheer on the Warriors.
Cheer on the Warriors is right. So good luck to
Yeah.
them. Let's talk about girls soccer, coach.
Yeah, girls soccer. If you're watching this on Monday, the girls game is tonight. It'll be at 7 o'clock. A familiar foe there in tournament time, Cincinnati Country Day. We've faced them a number of times the last few years in districts and regionals, and now we're back in the same division with them. So this is a district semifinal as well. The girls have been on a really good roll lately and really playing well. I think just about except for Jane Moeller, who tore up her knee. I think we're at full strength, and so it'll be exciting to see this one tonight. I'm sure it'll be a big crowd. It's always a battle. It's always a battle when you play the Nighthawks. But if we get this one, the winner of this game tonight, they go to Hamilton High School on Thursday at 7 o'clock, and they'll play the winner of the Eaton Kenton Ridge game. So
Interesting.
we would love to be making that trip at at a rush hour on Thursday to get up to Hamilton. So hopefully the girls have the good luck and have the good skills tonight.
Yeah, good luck to them. That's fun. Do you guys like hosting tournament games, Tom? What
I
is
love hosting tournament games.
yeah,
And probably if we had a little bit bigger stadium, I would probably try to get some. I'd probably try to get some football games in here. I just think it's an incredible opportunity, as with any home game that you get to show off your school. We're very proud of the facilities that we have here, and then with the new school being on the front part of the property, a lot of people just think Mariemont's is a sleepy little village down here on Route 50, and they come up and we have great volunteers that announce the games and work the clock. We have great announcers as far as that goes. Our ticket people are very friendly as you come through, and our supervisors like it. And so we like having it, and we like just you have to have people host games when
right,
it comes to tournament time. And so there's always a couple schools that say, why do we travel so far, to play in this tournament game? And it's like, well, we can only play where people volunteer to host, and so we're very blessed in the Southwest District that so many schools do volunteer their time to host games. But as you run into, I know on Saturday for the boys district finals, a couple sites are hosting 2 games that day. They'll host a 2 o'clock game and then a 7:30 game.
Hmm,
We'll host some neutral games on Thursday and Saturday as well. So it's just everyone doing their part. And
sure.
when everyone does that, yeah, you're going to travel a little bit, but hopefully, one team doesn't have to travel an extraordinary amount of miles to get to where they're going to play.
Interesting. Thanks for sharing that. That's great insight. Well, let's good luck to them, and then let's wrap things up and talk girls volleyball.
Yeah, girls volleyball ended their season Saturday in the tournament. at Norwood, another school that's volunteered to host tournament games. Again, Cincinnati Christian. Just a very good first game, and then we just kind of fell off a little bit, and just some self-inflicted wounds, I guess you'd say, there with some of our play. But it's been an exciting team to watch all year, and really looking forward to what they come back with next year. Only losing three seniors this year. The core will be back, and they'll be strong. So overall, good season for the Warriors. I think they ended up 9-14. Some good wins in there along the way, and this team will continue to be more exciting and fun to watch as we go into the future.
Yeah, congratulations on a successful season and good luck next year and in the off season with club play and all that kind of good stuff. So, Tom, as always, thanks for these great shows. It's always super insight that you give your fans, and we appreciate your time. And we'll touch base again on December 2nd and switch
Great.
to winter sports, which I can't believe is we're already talking winter. That fall
And
just flew.
we're
Just
right
flew.
around there. It'd be Turkey Day in about a month. But yeah,
Crazy.
thanks to you and all your staff, Rob. I mean, these are great to get the word and some recognition out on our teams and our athletes. And we get a lot of feedback on them as well. And just the work you do on the website is phenomenal. We get a lot of compliments on that. And so in the meantime, people can follow us on Twitter. They can follow us on the Mariemont Athletic Boosters Facebook as we go into the next couple rounds of the tournament. And yeah, we'll put things together. We'll see that first week of December as we rev things up for swimming, basketball, and bowling.
Sounds great, Tom. All the best and have a great week.
Sounds good. You too, Rob. Thank you.